So in this technique, this is an extension, high velocity, low amplitude thrust technique. The indication for this would be somebody who has a directional preference for extension, or somebody who has responded favorably to a grade 3 or 4 posterior to anterior central vertebral pressure technique, but they've just plateaued and you simply want to progress the force to try to get more benefit from that direction of movement. The hand position for this technique will be a right angle of your two hands. So you're going to have a hypothenar eminence on one side of the spinous process and the other one on the other side, making that right angle. You would first have pre-selected the level that you want to bias the force to, but it is a non-specific technique in that when you apply the thrust, you're going to move certainly more than one vertebrae. So you're going to have one hand where your fingers are pointing laterally. So usually my far hand is going to be where the fingers are pointing laterally. Then my opposite hand is going to be facing, the fingers are facing superior, just so it's more comfortable for the patient, opposed to switching where I have the other hand going posterior on the buttock. We'll go one hand, finger superior, the other one lateral. And you want to make sure that both of your, kind of pisiform area are at the same level. So you want to try to avoid being mismatched, where that would cause a rotatory force. We're trying to create a straight posterior to anterior force when you're doing this. So I'm going to lock my elbows. I have my sternum directly over the spinous process. The table height is going to be approximately at the level of my knees. I'm going to apply a force until I reach an end range. The thrust is going to be applied by a drop in my body weight, opposed to pushing with my arms. So I will usually stagger the stance just a little bit. Lock my elbows, apply a force to where I get close to end range, and then the thrust is just a drop in the body weight. Short, quick, body weight drop thrust.